From fighting at just 7 years old to still being one heck of a fighter at even 41 years old, Buakaw Banchamek might just be the deadliest knockout machine ever. How did he get so darn good? And why is he still revered? Well, stay tuned to find out. Over 30 years and close to 300 fights later, Buakaw Banchamek stands as one of the best strikers in martial arts history. He made a big impact on the sport, making K1 change its rules because of his powerful fighting style. Not only that, but he also became the first two-time middleweight champion before making a name for himself on the global stage. Born in a small Thai village in 1982, Buakaw started fighting when he was just 7 years old, and people called him the Black Demon due to his dark skin. He fell in love with Muay Thai after watching a fight and started training with some kids. His mom supported him with her last bit of money, and the whole village cheered for him. At 12, he moved closer to Bangkok, joining the Poor Pramuk gym and diving into hardcore training. He then changed his name from Sambato to Buakaw, meaning White Lotus. By 2004, he had won many belts and beaten international fighters, setting the stage for him to join the top kickboxing organization, K1. But 2004 was just the start. If you keep watching the video, you'll realize just how cool the guy is even now. Buakaw's triumphs, from intense showdowns to international fame. In K1's World Grand Prix, Buakaw faced tough opponents like John Wayne Parr and Tayayuki Kumaki. He showed his Muay Thai skills against Parr, but the fight got intense when Parr switched to boxing moves. Buakaw adjusted his tactics and eventually secured a win. Later, he clashed with Kumaki, a strong fighter who disrespected Buakaw initially, but Buakaw fought back and won. This marked the beginning of Buakaw's rise in the world of kickboxing, showcasing his skill and determination against tough opponents. It also showed that mentally he was not an easy guy to break. Buakaw dominated his opponents for a solid 4 minutes in the ring. After breezing through Tayayuki, Buakaw faced off against the highly respected Masato Kobayashi in the final match. Kobayashi, the reigning K1 Grand Prix champion, was expected to win despite his injuries, but Buakaw wasn't fazed. He started with some powerful kicks, keeping the fight at a distance and diving into clinches. The match was a real nail-biter as Kobayashi fought back with his trademark moves. Buakaw's dominance turned into a real back-and-forth struggle, and even though Kobayashi seemed ahead at times, Buakaw was confident in his win. However, the Japanese judges called for an extra round, much to Buakaw's dismay. Despite Kobayashi's efforts, Buakaw managed to hold his ground, securing his victory in a tough 12-minute fight. This win was huge for Buakaw, propelling him to international fame. But it also caused some changes in K1's rules. To level the playing field and limit Buakaw's dominance, K1 introduced a rule restricting clinch strikes. Buakaw had to adapt his style in fights, where he had to keep his distance due to this new rule. It was a tough adjustment, but Buakaw always found a way to evolve and triumph in the ring. More on his K1. In 2005, Buakaw faced fighters who pushed him hard and had to adapt to new rules and fight some tough battles. One of these matches was against Albert Kraus, a skilled kickboxer. Buakaw lost in a controversial decision by the judges, even though many thought he did better overall. Later that year, Buakaw fought Andy Sauer for the championship. It was a close fight with both fighters showing their strengths. In the end, Sauer won, and Buakaw felt disappointed but determined to come back strong. But the next year, Buakaw sought revenge in his fights. He quickly defeated Hiroi Shishido with a powerful punch just 15 seconds into the match. Buakaw also faced Mike Zambitis, known for his knockout power, and while rumors exaggerated his record, Zambitis was a tough opponent. Even though Buakaw faced setbacks, he kept pushing forward, aiming for victories and redemption in every fight. In the fight with Iron Mike, Buakaw showcased his skill, targeting his opponent's legs and body with a barrage of kicks. Iron Mike tried to counter but struggled to gain momentum against Buakaw's strong offense. Buakaw dominated the fight, securing a clear victory, but moving to the 2006 K1 World Grand Prix, the fighter faced tough opponents. He fought Yoshihiro Sato, a skilled Muay Thai fighter, and his improved boxing skills impressed Sato, who acknowledged Buakaw's punches. Buakaw's left hook knocked Sato out, earning him a win, and in the semifinals against Gago Drago, things heated up. Drago, coming off an upset win, gave Buakaw a tough time initially, but Buakaw's Muay Thai techniques took over. Despite Drago's resilience, Buakaw dominated the match. His final challenge was a rematch against Andy Sauer. Both champs gave it their all in a fierce battle. Sauer started strong, but Buakaw's composure and deadly punches turned the tide. Buakaw's mean punch sealed his victory, making him the first two-time champion in K1 middleweight history. Buakaw's journey from national hero to becoming a star. After the tournament, Buakaw's fame soared, and he became a national hero and opened his own gym, becoming a star in Thailand. His deadly fighting style made him a legend, and his mustache became iconic in a local barbershop. Looking ahead to the 2007 Grand Prix, Buakaw faced Masato, a formidable opponent he hadn't fought in years. The match started with Buakaw's aggression, but Masato's skill put him ahead. Buakaw tried to switch up his tactics, but Masato had found a weakness. Despite a knockdown, Buakaw didn't give in, and the fight continued fiercely into the second round. Buakaw's K1 journey ended in the 2009 Grand Prix semi-final against Sato. He dominated the fight, but the judges called for an extra round, leading to a controversial decision favoring Sato. Banchamek felt robbed and decided to step away from K1. He returned for a few guest appearances later, but focused on other fights and leagues, showcasing his skills and dominance. In 2012, while in Italy, he fought Jaber Arov, an opponent known for his leg kicks and striking abilities. The Thai kickboxer showcased his skills with powerful kicks and punches, eventually emerging victorious. Buakaw's journey continued, winning matches in other leagues and showcasing his abilities without the involvement of Japanese judges. He remained triumphant in his career outside of K1, proving his prowess in various fighting styles. Major problems faced by him. When he got back home, there was a big problem. The gym he used to go to wasn't treating him right. They kept his money and arranged fights without asking him. But he sued them for $3 million, and the government helped him because he's well loved. He changed his name to Buakaw Banch, and then opened up a gym with the same name. Despite a fallout with a big team, he kept performing in Thailand and made lots of great wins. In fact, he stayed undefeated for 5 years and even played some football on the side. 2010 onwards. Around the mid-2010s, he made connections in China and signed up with a top Chinese group called Kunan Fight. His first opponent got a tough beating, and the fans loved it. Later on, he fought a famous knockout artist named Chris Gimby in 2019 and won easily. After that fight, at 37 years old, Buakaw realized he didn't need to prove anything anymore, retired, and started coaching younger fighters in his own gym. He turned out to be an amazing coach, and one of his students, Super Bond, turned out to be great in the ring. On the side, Buakaw also started a popular YouTube channel. In 2022, he returned to promote a stadium in Thailand and had an exhibition match. Despite his opponent's efforts to avoid harm, Buakaw didn't deliver heavy hits. Instead, he put on a show for the audience. He finally faced Sato Appa, impressing the crowd and delivering a powerful right hook. Buakaw's schedule remains full, including an exhibition boxing match with Manny Pacquiao in 2024 and a unique bare-knuckle Muay Thai bout with Sanai, a legendary boxer. Throughout his long career, Buakaw has earned unwavering love from fans for his determination, despite reaching the pinnacle of the sport 2 decades ago. Even at 41, he continues to compete fiercely, with a record of 241 victories, 74 knockouts, and 24 disputed losses, thus proving that he truly is the deadliest knockout machine ever. But what do you guys think? Is he truly the deadliest ever? Let us know in the comments and subscribe to our channel for updates about Buakaw and MMA.